Hello, Scorpio. This is going to be a reading for the month of May of 2023. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I hope you find what you're looking for, and if not, there's definitely other places out there where you can look. For those who are coming back, thanks for coming. Glad to have you here. Go ahead and hit that like button down below. You can check out the description box where I have detailed information if you would like to follow me elsewhere on social media, where I do daily card pulls as well as weekend donation-based readings. Just donate what you want. There's no specific amount requested. And then there's also a link for my store in my bio there that gives links to classes, readings, you name it. So let's get started. Scorpio, you've got a lunar eclipse coming up in your sign the first week of May. We also have Mercury retrograde in Taurus. For you guys, I think there's going to be a heavy dose of nostalgia here, which could bring some tension, potentially. But I also think, that it's more about like an opportunity to communicate something. But maybe you're not going to feel as strong with it. Like maybe you're going to want to think it through a little bit. We'll see. Could be a hothead moment. Think back to end of October, kind of like the early November of last year. We're probably going to be reconnecting to some themes around that time, and may bring up something similar. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8th house, which is the house that you rule. It's a card of mystery, but it's also the card of digging deep and doing some investigating. We've got opposition, we've got Gemini, and then we have North Node. So 2 paths may lie before you. Maybe that's where the confrontation is. Maybe there's 2 very interesting perspectives that you hold in regards to the past, or maybe you're kind of letting go of a period or era of time to make room for what you are evolving into in the future. There could be some significant things unearthed here, though. So maybe what is being unearthed helps you move forward. I love this. Okay. 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Nostalgia. Revisiting the past. Maybe even whatever information is coming your way sets you free. Because we have the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Cups, and then the 3 of Swords in reverse. There is significant healing taking place here. There is significant releases of things that still may haunt you. So maybe you've been trying to achieve working through something. Maybe you've been trying to achieve, for some of you, this could even be health related. So there's potential here that maybe you've mentally been trying to get better. Maybe it's physically. Maybe the physical has been affecting your mental and emotional. But like I said, there may be significant stuff that's discovered, shared, or communicated that kind of releases you from these things that have haunted you or these things that have caused you some form of pain. And I think overall the outcome is very good. I think this is going to be something that you're really happy about, or at the very least feel satisfied about. I think it's something that you've needed, or it's something you've been waiting for. Oh yes, that is something you've definitely been waiting for, working on. whatever this was, I think it was keeping you stuck for a while or feeling trapped in some way. Even if it wasn't noticeable or apparent on the outside, internally, I think there's been a lot that you've been trying to process. Now, with the Eight of Wands and the Magician, whatever this is coming through very fast for you. Excuse me. So, whatever you've been working on or whatever you've been really focused on moving forward, I think that's what's coming through. Whatever your deepest wish, uh, or what you were yearning for to materialize, I think is being materialized. I feel like it literally is appearing in front of you in some sort of way. Because with the Nine of Swords in reverse, we have the Ten of Cups. So whatever this is a happy ending. Like, to me, this is a very happy ending. The Nine of Cups, we have the Star card in reverse. I don't think it's going to show up in the way that you think it will, or the way that you thought it would, or maybe even the way that you envisioned it, but I do think it's going to show up enough to satisfy you, or enough to make you feel as if you are receiving exactly what it is that you need at this time. Three of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups, I think this is going to leave you feeling quite emotionally satisfied, and in some way, I don't want to say like matured, but I feel like the process of you going through this has actually put you through quite the ringer emotionally. Maybe there's been a lot of mental struggle around this. Maybe there's been a lot of emotional struggle around this. And the end result, I think you get to see how whatever this challenge was or whatever it brought up in you has really helped you with some emotional negotiation, heavy skills of emotional negotiation. And I still think that there's more to unfold as a result of that. Like, I feel like what shows up now is enough. But I feel like the way it will continue to materialize, because I want to say this is going to continue to materialize, will be down the road. Like, I think you're going to see the evolution of it in some way. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Under the Eight of Wands and the Magician, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Under the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups, we have the Hermit. Under the Nine of Cups and the Star in reverse, we have the Eight of Wands. And under the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, we have the King of Cups. All right. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I mean. Like, whatever it is that's coming through for you in this, I want to say maybe you don't see it now, but you went about it in all of the right ways, even in the moments where there were challenges, even in the moments when maybe you wish you could have done some things differently. I feel like a lot of this is due to maturity. I think a lot of this is due to growth. I think a lot of this is due to figuring out where exactly it is that you want to put your energy. Whether those are your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, you're really looking at how you've invested yourself into the areas of your life that you want to see thrive and you want to see succeed. Whether that is your business, whether those are your connections, whether that is where you want to be, if that has to do with like relocation potentially. Who knows, maybe you're actually revisiting places from the past or revisiting places from childhood that are actually allowing you to see how far you've come. And I feel like I've said this for you guys a lot, at least last year when I was doing these readings on my Instagram. There's something that's happening that's coming full circle here. I think it's a very beautiful thing. And I feel like whatever this has put you through has given you such emotional depth. Not that you didn't have it before, but I feel like, especially when it comes to fixed signs, the way that we experience emotions it is so deep to begin with, but the way that it often ends up materializing is very intense. Sometimes there is no control. And other times there's so much control that there's really nothing we can do with it and it gets suppressed. So I feel like this is an experience where you've learned to really understand how to work with your emotions. Once again, emotional negotiation. You've become very well versed in it. I think that you have matured through this pain. I think that you have found very solid footing in understanding not only your emotions, but how to help other people process their emotions. And to me, you're on the other side of a very challenging period of time. You're on the other side of, in some ways, maybe even potentially going through some form of a crisis and really working with things that you had never worked with before, right? Like whatever was always your go-to, I think you went to the extreme opposite. So there's something here where you have found a way to find balance in the middle of this, in my opinion. And there's wisdom. There's so much depth and wisdom here and true transformation, in my opinion. Yeah, we have reciprocity and resolution and forgiveness. So there is something that is going to be resolved here from the past. I think that you're going to be receiving something of value. I feel like that closes out perfectly how we even started this. Um, whatever you have been patiently waiting on, whatever you knew eventually would come, I think is arriving this month. So enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time.